So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about brushes. So this is kind of like a brush 101 video for some of you guys out there. As you guys know, I use a variety of different brushes every single day that I use makeup. Sometimes I use some really cheap and expensive brushes, and sometimes I happen to use some of my more expensive type of brushes. So today's video is going to be basically, let's call it just brushes 101, shall we? And I'm going to go ahead and get started because I have a lot of different brushes by a lot of different companies to talk to you guys about. I'm actually going to start with this one brand that I think is very affordable. It doesn't matter who you are. This range, I believe, is affordable for anyone. If you are a college student or someone that is just starting out in makeup, I think this is an excellent set of brushes, and this is the e.l.f. brushes. Now, e.l.f. is known as Eyes, Lips, Face. For those of you that don't know, they have a website, and you can also get the items now, I do believe, in Walmart. I know Target carries their items, and I'm not sure if any drugstores or any places like that carries them, but I do know that Walmart definitely carries e.l.f. Products now, and also Target carries them as well. But the ones I'm going to be talking to you about is, I want to say this is the Studio line, and these are the ones that come in the black. Now, I actually ordered this set of brushes a while back. These were some of the brushes that I ordered, I think, when they were doing some kind of sale, and I think I want to say maybe I got the kit really inexpensive, maybe for like $20. This is going to be one of the best brush sets I think that anyone could buy. There are a variety of different brushes that comes in a kit. Of course, I went ahead and I added some of my own brushes, and some brushes that are so good that I actually bought multiples of. Now, the reason why I don't use these brushes anymore is because I do tend to go with a more higher end brush. But if you're someone that's on a budget, or you're someone that's just starting out in makeup, these are excellent brushes. Don't knock these, because these do the same job as some of the higher end brushes that I'm going to be showing you guys later. From this set, though, I would say that if you're just going to be picking out just some of the brushes that I would definitely suggest, I would definitely tell you to make sure you get the flat top one. This is known as the e.l.f. powder brush, but the thing I like about this one is it's more of that flat top, and so this one's going to be really good for just really buffing in your makeup. This is one of the first brushes that I had and I fell in love with. I know everyone talks about the flat top kabuki brushes, usually by Sigma, and I'll be talking about those a little bit later as well, or MAC, but I think, at least I think MAC has one, but I definitely know Sigma does. But these brushes are absolutely amazing. e.l.f. brushes are really good. $3 a piece for the Studio line, I do believe is what the brushes run, but the brushes are just really soft and nice quality. The flat top one is definitely one I would definitely say that you need to invest in. Also, if you are someone that likes to do highlight, or if you're someone that likes to do a lot of blush, I would also tell you to get the blush brush as well. This would be really nice for doing a highlight, or you could just put your blush on the apples of your cheek, which would really be nice to use the brush with as well. From this line, that's pretty much going to be the brushes that I would definitely recommend from this line. Just if you don't have these two brushes, these are definitely some that I could say that would definitely be worth the money. You could also use this one to set your under eye powder as well. So these two are definitely brushes that I would definitely recommend. Add brushes to this. The brushes are basically $3, and like I said, you can get them at Walmart, or you can get them at Target, and you can also get them from eyeslipsface.com or e.l.f. But you normally get really great deals, and e.l.f. also has some really good makeup for inexpensive as well. So if you're someone that's out there looking maybe for a blush or a highlighter, definitely don't knock e.l.f. I know a lot of people do that, but don't knock e.l.f. guys, because they actually make really great products. I think it's absolutely amazing are the Real Technique brushes, and they usually come in a little case like this, depending on if you happen to get a set. The particular one that I have today is just one of the eye ones here, but Real Techniques also makes really good brushes. They have really good face brushes, is what I tend to use them mostly for. As you guys know, I use their blush brush. I'm actually going to just reach back here and get these brushes and show you guys. Now, these are dirty, the ones that I'm going to show you, but for a video purpose, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I have two of these brushes right here, and these are the setting brushes, and And I normally use these brushes to set my under eye concealer. This one I have on here, I've written in there like in a marker, I wrote highlight. And so this is the one that I've been just putting my highlight on with. And this is the one that I use to place my under eye concealer powder. Sometimes I'll even use it to blend out my under eye concealer. Real Techniques brushes, you can get them at Kohl's and Ulta. Those are the only places right now that I know that you can actually get these brushes. They are by the Chapman sisters that are here on YouTube. These brushes are really great quality. I haven't had any problems with them shedding or falling apart or anything. I've washed them a gazillion times now, and they're just really great brushes. I would definitely recommend getting the setting brushes, and I would also recommend picking up the blush brush. Now the thing I like about this brush is it just applies the right amount of blush. So if you have a blush that is really pigmented and you don't want to look like a clown, I would definitely tell you to go with this brush. For some reason, the way that it's made, it just picks up the right amount of product and it just places it beautifully. So this would definitely be some of the brushes that I would definitely recommend as well. I really think these are great quality. To be honest with you, they're pretty much at drugstore prices, and that shocks me because the quality of these brushes, you guys, is so good and excellent. So I would definitely say that if you have a Kohl's or an Ulta nearby you, definitely make sure you try out these brushes. For me, I tend to be partial to the pink brushes, which I think are just the face brushes, but usually I tend to use the ones, excuse me, I almost poked myself in the eye. I tend to use the ones with the pink handle the most of all of my brushes. From Sedona Lace. Now, I will say this about Sedona Lace. I purchased these brushes when they had a sale. I want to say it was Christmas, Black Friday sale, and I got this set, and I was very, very happy with the set. Now, these are more expensive. To be honest with you, these brushes, I say, are a step down from Sigma. They are very comparable to Sigma, but this is just what they look like. And they, I have two different sets in here. This is the brushes. I sometimes take this particular roll with me when I'm going to be doing some clients or something like that day, because I usually have more than one brush in here, and that's the reason why it just looks so overly packed right now. But the pink brushes, they are from the Midnight Lace collection, which you receive 3 brushes. You actually receive this one here, which is the slanted angle brush. This one would be good for applying foundation. Then you have one that is similar. This is like a round top kabuki, which is really similar to the P82 by Sigma. This one also reminds me of another Sigma brush they have. And then they have a larger kabuki brush, which is this one right here, which is just supposed to be like a powder type of brush. So that's what comes in the Midnight Lace collection. What the set looks like, I do have some duplicate brushes, the fan brushes, the tulip shaped brush. This is a collection that was done by Makeup by Ren, and she's actually another YouTube beauty vlogger, but this is just what she came out with. And pretty much if you have this kit, guys, you pretty much have every single brush you can name and think of to do anyone's makeup with. You have your fan brushes here, as you can see there. You have your tulip shaped brush here, which is good for contouring, highlighter, blush. You have your eye brushes here. This is really similar to the E25 or the MAC 217, I want to say. Very similar there. You have your tapered blending brush, which is right here. You have a angled liner brush there. You have one of the bottleneck nose ones, that's what I'm going to call it, liners. Again, I have another one that looks like the 217 or the E25 from Sigma. You have your double-ended brush for your brows and so forth, which is really, really hard. You have this one right here, which could be used as a shader brush or as a smudge brush for the lower lash line. You have just a regular, this could be a concealer brush to actually conceal, or you could actually use this brush to pat down shadows. You have your angled brush here, again, that can be used for blush, highlight, contouring right there. And then you also have another brush which looks very similar to the synthetic line that Sigma has came out with, which is the F4 E40 brush, which looks very comparable to that. Guys, they are good quality brushes. However, when compared to Sigma brushes, I know a lot of people say, what's the difference between Sedona Lace and Sigma? The difference that I have found with these brushes is that the Sedona Lace brushes, the bristles are just a little bit harder with some of the brushes that they have. As like this one here, which is similar to the Sigma, which is the E25 brush. This brush, when I go to blend in my crease, it feels kind of rough. It's not as smooth or as fluffy as the Sigma one. So that would be the only complaint that I have with some of the brushes. Some of them I find out are really nice and really soft, and some of them I feel like are just really abrasive to the skin. But this kit was around about $79. Overall, it's a really great kit if you're someone that wants to get more expensive brushes, or if you're just someone out there that wants to actually start freelancing and makeup. And then this is a great set to have, really inexpensive, because if you're looking at some of this to do that with the Sigma brushes, you're looking at spending a lot more money. But the Sedona Lace line does make great brushes. These brushes are great to, like I said, if you're doing freelancing or if you have clients. And then you can also put your little business cards here. And this is one of, like I said before, one of the brush rolls that I would tend to use, excuse me, when I'm actually out doing clients makeup. Like I was saying before I got cut off, I'm a Sigma affiliate, and all that means is that I usually get some type of commission or whatever. My main reason for doing that for you guys is because I want to be able to provide you all with discount codes and so forth. And I think I've stated that before in some of my previous videos, that that's the reason why I'm associated with them. And if I can save you guys some money or something like that, then I'm all about that. So as you guys know, here lately, Sigma had upped the prices, and they were actually doing that you had to have a $100 purchase in order for you to receive the 10% off. And it used to be that you could have it off 10% off of any purchase, which would usually just cover about the shipping price of your items. But anyway, still it was more of a discount than you would normally get, and so I felt that it was worth it. As some of you guys know, they've done away with that whole code thing. So right now, at the present moment, when I'm videotaping this video for you guys, as far as I know, I think they have actually went back to their old way, or at least they're doing it for this month, where you can get 10% off of everything on the site. So it's no minimum of what you can buy and what you cannot buy. It's 10% off of everything. And so that's the reason why I'm going to link their code down below in the description box on this video, so you can go there. I'm also going to try to have the links of all the Sigma products that I talked to you about in this video as well, so you will all, if there's a particular set you want, just go ahead and click on the link. And like I said before, guys, it is an affiliate link, so I do get a small commission off of it once you make your purchase. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first ones I'm going to talk to you about are the bunny kits, and the bunny kits to me are awesome. Now the thing I like about this is they are travel size kits. When looking at this kit compared to a full size brushes, this is the difference in the two. So hopefully you can see the difference in those. Okay, so that's one of the main differences that I've noticed, is that these are more travel friendly brushes, as these are your full size brushes. This is a full size canister and a miniature canister. So what it has is these two flaps here, and you open them up, and the thing I like about this is it comes with a variety of face brushes and eye brushes. So here with this set, I want to say it's around about $70 some. I'll have all the prices and everything listed down below. But these are the bunny kit, from my understanding, is made by the synthetic line. So it has these really nice bristles and everything, and I really do love these brushes. This is the like I'm starting up here. Okay, so these are the powder brushes, which you see right here that I have. It also comes with the large angle contour brush, and it comes with the foundation brush. Now for eye brushes, it actually comes with the eye shading brush, which is the E55. This is a great brush for just packing down your shadows. It also comes with a tapered blending brush, which is your E40 brush, which is really good for blending out your crease. And then it comes with the pencil brush, which is the E30, which is really good for, you know, just when you want to get more precise, or if you just want to do some smudging under the lower lash line. And then you also have the small angle brush. So in this set you get 4, and 3 is what? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get 7 brushes in this kit, which I think is an amazing deal. And normally Sigma usually throws in some type of bonus when you spend over $30. So what I've been doing is when I tend to order from Sigma, then I spend over $30, I usually try to make sure they're doing something where you get like a little brush. So I went ahead and I added into the kit my version of the little E25 by Sigma, which is a great brush for like more precise blending. And I also went ahead and added in there the eyeliner brush, which is the E.l.f. And another little brush I added in there, which is also another great drugstore brand, guys, would be the Eco Tools brushes. They are really great brushes, especially if you can find them in the little kits. They're really inexpensive, and I meant to mention this earlier in the video, but I forgot. They're really good brushes. I do have some of their kits, but the one that I like the best of all the brushes I think that I have is this one right here. It says it's like a highlight brush, but I actually use this for really precise contouring. To me, this brush is a lot like the Sigma, I want to say E35. Yeah, it's a lot like the E35 from the Sigma brushes. So that is one kit that I would definitely suggest. I want to say again it's around $79, but this size is really great if you're someone that likes to travel a lot, if you're someone that just wants to have a very versatile collection of brushes, but you want more of the higher end brushes, then I would definitely suggest going with these. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck here, as some of the Sigma brushes by themselves alone are $20-some or $16. So I would definitely tell you to look into the Bunny collection, or the Sig Max brushes, which tend to look very much like the Miss Bunny kit that I showed you. So in this kit, they usually have, at one time they had a kit where you could actually get all these brushes together. I'm not sure if they still have it, but even if they don't, I will just go ahead and list the brushes down below for you guys in the kits. This one here, you get like the round top kabuki brush. You tend to get the angled kabuki. You have here, which is the tapered kabuki, which this is the one that everyone talks about for definitely setting the under eye concealer. Guys, this brush is amazing. I would definitely recommend you picking this one up. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you, because I know the Sigma brushes are a little more expensive, but I'm actually going to show you guys what brushes from Sigma I would definitely recommend picking up if you're just someone that wants to make a one-time purchase. So you have those. Another brush that I have is the flat angled kabuki, which looks like that, and of course the famous F80, which is the tapered flat top kabuki brush, which is the one that everyone loves. So that is that set that I have for you guys. So overall, the brushes that I would definitely say that you guys have to have, and I know you're probably like, well, you didn't talk about eye brushes, but I'm gonna talk on those now. The brushes that I would definitely tell you guys to pick up if you're someone that's really into Sigma, I would definitely tell you guys to get the Bunny kit. I think that is the best kit for the best bang for your buck in that essence. And I do think that you guys would be really happy with this kit, especially if you are a beginner, or if you're just someone that wants to have a collection of makeup brushes and that are nice quality. I would definitely tell you guys to go with the Bunny kit. If you're someone that's out there and you're more into just buying the brushes that you probably just need for right now, I would tell you guys that you can do pretty much any makeup look on earth that you want to do, as long as you have these brushes that I'm going to talk to you about right now. The Sigma, this is the flat top kabuki brush. I definitely recommend this brush for foundation, liquid, cream. If you're someone that's doing powder, I would just place the powder first, you know, just blot it all over and then just buff it in. I really do love this brush. The F86 brush, I would tell you, is a must if you're someone that does concealing a lot. It's definitely the perfect brush to blend out your concealer. Excellent quality. And then for the eye, you need to have, of course, are your E40, which is your tapered blending brush. All of these are going to say that there's some kind of blending brush, but this one is usually just the larger, fluffier blending brush that you see a lot of people use. This one is also good just to use so when you're going to put in your transition color. It's also good for just blending out those shadows on the crease area. The next one I would say you need is the E25. The reason for this one gets right into the creases. It's a more precise brush. Of all of the blending brushes, this is the one that's going to be the most precise, which is the E25. And last but not least, I would say definitely make sure you also pick up the E35 brush. The reason for this one is this one just blows it out just a little bit more. If you guys could actually see the brushes, you can actually see which ones are thicker. This black one is the biggest one, then it's that white one, which is the 35, and then the 25. So you guys can actually kind of see what I'm talking about here. But overall, these are definitely the 3 eye brushes that you need pretty much for any eye look. And you would be good. And these are the 2 face brushes. So if I was to make my own Sigma kit, this is what my kit would include: the flat top kabuki, the F86, the E25, the E35, and the E40 brushes. This would be my perfect Sigma kit for you guys. So there you guys have it. I hope the video was very informative for those of you that actually wanted to know a little bit more about brushes. I do have some other brands of brushes, but I don't tend to really talk about those much. I have some brushes that I've been using from Sephora, and I really have been loving those as well. But I haven't tried a wide variety of their brushes yet, so I didn't want to really include them into this particular video, but I might include them later down the road. So anyway, guys, there you have it. I hope the video was very informative for you that are out there looking for brushes. I hope I gave you guys some great alternatives. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you guys, you know, you can leave them down below as usual. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye.